And to know we have people inside here. But I know I want first to say I'm humbled to be here this afternoon, and even for the hospital to choose me as your chief guest. I'm really humbled. Secondly, is to appreciate the team that has worked since mid-morning till this time. And I know you were busy cleaning the environment. Let us appreciate that team that has been working the entire morning. I will not do a speech. I'm not very good in reading speeches. And I can tell the mood. I know the team that was cleaning, you may not have eaten, so I don't plan to keep you here for long. And again, politicians, we also have a reputation that we like speaking too much. So today I want to save us from that reputation. But first and foremost is to really thank you for choosing to celebrate this day in the way that you have done as the hospital. And as I was listening to the gentleman from the ministry, Mr. Bitok, I think I'm the one who has been affected by environment and the whole thing recently on the heating, because the mosquitoes are spreading so fast because of the heated environment. And a month ago, I contacted malaria and was admitted in this hospital for 11 days. I was just thinking when I was seated there, maybe that's why you invited me to come here and be the chief guest. It is sad to note that around 13 million people die every year because of environmental causes, and these are things that we can be able to avoid. So as we celebrate the World Health Day, and basing it from the WHO that was founded from 1948, we take pride in being part of the people who are ready to change. When I was out there, we interacted with a journalist, and they were asking very hard questions. And my response was that it depends with what you're doing and what you need to do, because you are the change that we are looking for. We know the plastic bottles have found their ways into the deepest of our oceans. You'll go to the top of the mountain, you'll find them there. So it starts with me. And I know hospitals, people become your clients when they get sick, but we can avoid them coming to hospitals, and we all be smiling if we have a healthy nation and a healthy population. And I dream that one day we'll have an environment that where everybody can be able to access to food, access to clean environment, and also access to water. Sometimes we take things for granted, and as my part and duty of being the chair of health and also being a politician, and also joining a team called Azimio that is making me travel in the entire nation, I found my way to Turkana last weekend. And what I witnessed, that actually having accessing to a drop of water is a privilege to those people. And sometimes we leave our taps running. And with some of the things that we take for granted are precious in many people. And there are people who live in the same country that we are in, but they do not have access and the privilege to the life and environment that we are exposed to. So my appeal today to the people who are here, to the people who are watching online, is that we need to take personal responsibility to save our environment. We need to save our future. We need to make sure that those people in Turkana, that one day they can smile and say we are Kenyans and we are also feeling like humans. And so my appeal is that let's all hold hands, and not just for today that we are celebrating the World Health Day, but each and every day. By the time we wake up, when you're chewing and you want to throw a bottle there or a pill, you know, I know the hospital, and I want to really recommend Nairobi Hospital. One, you can see even where we are, it's very clean. So let us appreciate you, that you have taken very good care of the environment. And even when we come here, and as I said, I was a patient here, part of the healing depends on how the environment you are in. And so really, I know you have taken great steps. I'm happy to hear that you're also ISO certified. And so this is really showing that you're part of the corporates that are helping this nation live as a healthy nation. So as I conclude my remarks, my role as a chair of health at the National Assembly, which I'm remaining 121 days before we get a new parliament. Maybe through God's grace, I'll be there, or we'll meet in different capacities. I urge you that as you elect your leaders, as you, not only in political, even the people who lead in the corporate, and I'm happy that we have FKE here, that let's take and elect people who will take responsibility, who are firm, who have manifestos that will speak to us and that are willing to touch and transform not only Kenya, but transform the world. Kenya is one of the countries that is admired by many people. And so as I pray that you're going to have a very peaceful election, let us also get the right people in the offices so that they can be able to take us to the next level. May God bless you. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sabina Chege. Let us appreciate her. So there will be a vote of thanks, but I want to say that one of the things these activities of today, of the World Health Day, have brought forward about the Nairobi Hospital is that we are a responsible corporate citizen, and we care about our environment, and we care about the environment in which we live. And beyond there, we also care about our neighbors, and that's why I would want to recognize, I want us to recognize our immediate neighbors around here who were invited by the CEO for this event. We have Grace Kaome representing the Executive Director of the Federation of Kenya Employers, who are right here across the road. So Grace, let us appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming. And we also have Dr. Susan Juguna, who is representing our neighboring university, which is District University. Please, we really appreciate you. This is how much we care about our stakeholders and our partners around here. So I don't know whether there is any other of our neighbors who is around. So we truly appreciate your presence, and thanks for coming to join us here today. I also want to recognize Veronica, who was invited here to do an entertainment for us, but I think time will not allow us, but she can do the entertainment after we finish the event. And Veronica Munywa, please stand so that we can see you. Let's appreciate her. Veronica Munywa is the Director of Creative Meter Services, a company that deals with solid waste in Nakuru County. So we thank you for coming all the way from Nakuru County to come and be with us today. And apologies that you are not able to give the entertainment as earlier planned, but I'm sure you'll give something to the audience. So Margaret would like to say something. Okay, thank you very much. I stand corrected. You know, today is budget day, so Mheshimiwa will go back to Parliament so that they can finalize the budget and we can have a good allocation for the health sector. But he says we cannot let somebody come all the way from Nakuru, and we know the traffic jam between here and Nakuru is serious. So let us give her an opportunity to give us one script of her entertainment. Karibu Veronica. Thank you very much. My apologies once again.
Wana mazingira hoe, mnapenda mazingira? Hata mimi ninapenda mazingira. I'm Veronica from Creative Metro Services. It's a solid waste company in Nakuru. Nataka wale waharakishe. Uko sawa? Okay.
Kwa kutotunza mazingira,
Hali ya anga imedhoofika, joto limezidi. Jamani, tufanyaje? I cry for the nation. Songa mbele.
hali ya anga imedhoofika, joto
Je,
limezidi.
umerudia?
Jamani, tufanyeje? I cry for my nation.
DJ. Songe